do you think there has been such a problem with getting women into Parliament in the first place?
Sexism is the reason that we can't get women into Parliament, because still, when most people close their eyes and think about the person who stands in the Houses of Parliament and makes decisions, most people still imagine a man in a suit. For a woman to be considered, she has to be 10 times better than the men in the room. When a woman steps forward and says, I want to be your MP, people find it much harder to accept that because of sexism.
Why is representation so important? Why is it important that we start to balance out the number of women in Parliament?
Because without women in the rooms making the decisions, those decisions will never be good enough for the women in our country.
But can we talk about sexism? Is that something you've experienced in your time in politics?
Oh, yeah, I experience sexism all the time. Both obvious sexism, so I've been making an impassioned speech about something, usually women's rights, and there have been men who go like this, like in a sort of calm down, oh bless. People in the country will write to you and say horrible things about the way you look, call you very sexist and aggressive names. Also, just then the more subtle things, the idea that you're there as a token to make people like, oh, we need you in the photo because we need a woman in the photo, and it's, you know, that sort of thing, that goes on all the time. But yeah, I've suffered from sexism without question.
Is there any hope going forward?
The day I was born, there were 11 women in Parliament. Now there are hundreds of women in Parliament, and that is in no small part down to those women who fought tooth and nail to change the rules within their political parties. I have seen women step forward and change the world again and again and again, and I will continue to see that for the rest of my life.